All right, and then the second opinion that I talked about a little bit before tends to be the critics of, just putting more resources and money towards schools. Um, they say, well, we're fifth in the world for how much we spend on students. So there's only 4 countries that spend more money on education than us, and we've seen such little improvement that we need to do something else. Something else has to change. We need to use another strategy besides just kind of throwing more money at it. So solutions that people with this thinking tend to offer is like private schools, competition among schools, so voucher programs, school choice programs, and then teacher accountability for student performance. So maybe teacher pay based on student achievement, student growth, or student performance. This is a quote I found by a professor from George Mason University of Law. He said, "We throw more money at our schools than just about any other country, and what do we get? For our K 12 school system, an honorary membership in the third world." So, the final question that I want to offer up to you guys and kind of discuss for a little bit is student achievement, is it worth the investment? Should Is that what we should be focusing on? Is that the most important things for educators to prioritize? So I want to offer up my opinion, and then I want you guys to definitely discuss, and I want to hear from you guys what you guys think. So the studies I've seen have shown that providing schools that have a large number of low income students with actually adequate and equitable resources improves test scores and graduation rates. So I specifically read a 2018 study from the Learning Policy Institute. It's in my resources section at the end of this if you guys are interested in looking at it. But it found that for low income children, a 21.7 increase per pupil spending throughout all 12 school age years eliminates the education attainment gap between children from low income and non-poor families and raises the graduation rates for low income children by 20 percentage points. Now, just raising test scores isn't necessarily the most important thing, but the study also found that these gains benefited society by reducing the cost of welfare, crime, and incarceration. So putting that money into those vulnerable school districts, into those struggling schools, actually benefits society and costs society less in the long run. So that's a really interesting question to me. And I definitely want to hear your guys' opinions. Other guiding questions to think about are the at your school, thinking about your school, your district, are the measures that your school is using to measure student achievement, are they valid? What are the limitations or issues you see with the current system that's being used? What do you think might be a better option? And then what are the most important things that can be done to raise student achievement, whether that be by teachers, administrators, legislators, the community? What are those things that are most transformative when we're looking at student achievement? Third, should we compare ourselves to other countries or focus on internal growth? Is that comparison beneficial? Is it something that should be a focus? And then what are your thoughts on incentivizing teacher pay based on student achievement or growth? And then here are my resources. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions or if there's any issues with the videos. So thank you.